Okay, I'm gonna be finishing the back stitching. I only have a little bit left just along here of this bright blue. And then I have just the center part here. I haven't decided what color I'm gonna do around that. I might just stick with the same one that I chose. It's like this, what would you call this color blue? I don't know. Anyways, that's what I'm up to. So I'm gonna be finishing that today. And this is gonna be an ornament for Christmas time. And I'm gonna finish threading my needle here. And then get it going. So where did I leave off? I think it's like right here. Oops. Forgot to trim that back. So whenever I'm doing back stitching and I'm just doing like one thread, that's hard to see, huh? Sorry guys. I always hold it tight with my finger, the thread that I just did, and then on the second stitch, can you even see my needle? Okay, yeah. On the second stitch, I flip over and then I find that tail and I put it within so that it just keeps it secure. I put it within that like little stitch. And then that way it can be nicely in place. And then I just go through and finish up the stitching. Originally this design was like all Christmas colors, and I decided to kind of spunk it up because I really wanted to make it for my daughter who's like really into Frozen right now. And so I was like trying to do fun like Norwegian tones and like Norwegian colors, and this is not traditional Norwegian colors, because then I started to just like, I don't know, pick fun, bright neon colors, because it was just like, I don't know, becoming more and more like the pop of color on the black Ida just was looking more and more exciting. I started with this like mauvey, it's not even mauve, like magenta, and the blue, like these blues. That was my initial, and then I was like, oh, that neon coral looks really pretty with the colors that I had originally picked. And so then I was having too much fun adding in other neons, but whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, so how I'm planning on finishing it is once I'm done with the back stitching, I'm going to go in and I guess my goal is to finish the back stitching, and or my plan, not my goal. Well, I guess that's my goal also to finish it. But if you guys have suggestions, let me know, is to use like pillow insert stuff to make it puffy, like a puffy ornament. Sorry, it's hard for me to talk and cross stitch. I never thought of that before, but this is like challenging me. So yeah, to get like the puffy pillow insert and put that in on the inside, and then stitch the outside with it with like a different back cloth. Does that even make sense? Is back cloth a cross stitching term? I don't know if it is, but and either do like the black Ida or pick like a color of similar to the stitching, like maybe a pink or something. She really likes pink and blue. So like her two favorite colors. So it would be easy to satisfy that. I think I might even have some leftover blue fabric that I could use. But yeah, and then I need to make one for my other daughter too. And I think I'll do the same style, like the same pattern, but I'll do different colors. She's really young. She's only 8 months. So she hasn't told me her favorite color yet. But I think it would be fun to do like cross-stitched ornaments for them every year. And they could each get one. Just maybe like a similar design, or maybe eventually they could get different ones. I don't know. I'm just making this up on the fly. But this didn't take me that long to finish. So it would be easy for me to like do 2 of them is what I'm saying. Prior to the holiday. Like I always have like really big plans to get a bunch of little miniature ornaments done. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always like, oh yeah, I could make everyone that I know a little mini cross-stitched ornament this year. And then I just like don't do that at all. I get like 1 done. So I'm trying to be realistic with my time. And obviously I can get the ones done for my girls. That's important. And I did find like a ton of unfinished projects the other day in my project bin, and I just was laughing to myself like, really, Susie? And so I like made it a mission to complete some of them, because I think some of them, honestly, I could make them into ornaments and give to people. Like most of the stitching is done. I just need to like complete a couple things. But those could definitely be made into ornaments. So maybe I should consider doing that. I'm not really sure how satisfying watching someone backstitch is, because this pop of color isn't even really like that poppy. Oops. But maybe it's fun to see. I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool to see, for me at least, how long it takes me to do a section of backstitching. This was like a piece of spare fabric that I found. Again, I'm just trying to like use up what I have. I'm going through this like decluttering crisis where I'm just like trying to use through product that I own and not go and buy more stuff, because like I tend to do that. Like I take on a hobby and then I like buy like everything you could possibly like need or want for that hobby, and it's just ridiculous. And like I don't know, I just don't have the time to be doing that, taking on new hobbies right now with 2 little ones. So trying to lean into the hobbies that I know and love and that I have a lot of product for, so that I can like use through like a lot of what I already own for this. So anyways, I'm also trying to like make more cross stitch content, or not content. This is my first piece of cross stitch content. I'm trying to make more like completed cross stitch projects that are like actually utilitarian and not just like random pieces of fabric. But with that same note, like I do like creating cross stitch art that like is, some of the stitching that I do is more meditative than anything. Like Sometimes I just want to stitch. I don't need to like finish a project. Other times I'm like really looking to complete a project, but I don't know. Just kind of depends on the day, honestly. And been listening to the Cross Stitch podcast, and she talks a lot about like having access to your stitching so that like you could get 10 minutes of stitching in here and there, and like and so I have started to like add little stitching projects throughout my house so that if I have a spare couple of minutes, I can pull it out and like work on it. And I think that that's been really fun and helpful for me, because if it's my bigger projects, like I can't really do that with, but like my stocking project, it's a bit hard to like take with me everywhere. But like this project I was able to bring with me to a doctor's appointment that I had, and while I was waiting in the waiting room, I was able to stitch it because it's just very repetitive pattern. So yeah, it wasn't hard to service that. Almost done. And then I just need to do the center bit. When I was originally doing back stitching for this project, I started with opposite colors against the tones. So I did on the blue like flower petal area, I did this like neon pink as the back stitch color, and I took it completely out because I thought that it was like, I don't know, it didn't look good. It looked really like too contrasted, maybe is the word. I don't know how to explain it, but so I switched things up and I did like that lighter blue up against it, and then I decided for the rest of the back stitching that I would stick with like a similar color tone to either create emphasis or like create a receding, and I think it worked out pretty good. I wish I had a picture to show you, but I just pulled it out and started over with a different color. And again, because this is like a spare piece, I'm having a hard time on this edge, but I'm making it work. I just have noticed, it's like really hard to get those stitches in on the edge, on the edging. It looks like I'm like on the verge of needing one more, but one more thread, or cut more thread, or whatever I'm trying to say, but maybe not. I don't know, this is gonna be pretty tight. Shoot. No. What do you guys think? Am I gonna make it? That would be annoying if I had to go cut more. One thing I noticed when I was like looking at old projects, because I was telling you that there's some that I could probably go finish and make into make them into more ornaments, like to go finish them. And like they're definitely earlier works of mine, and the backs of them are so messy. Not that we need to like judge everyone's back of cross stitches, okay? Like, I'm not saying that we need to do that. But I've noticed like some of the skills that I've picked up as I've stitched for so many years. And it's just kind of fun to see. Oh my gosh, you guys, am I gonna make it? That would be so funny if I had to go cut for like 2 tiny stitches. I'm literally 3 stitches away. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it though. Okay, I have 2 left. Ah, no! All right, that's okay. It's funny. Now I need to like go find the other piece to try to lock those 2 in because I think they're both right here. I don't know if you can even see this on the camera, but so I find, speaking of, again, find the loop, I grab the 2 tails, pull them through the loop, and then secure the loop. And then I go finish my last stitch. Lame. Boom. And then I just tuck this puppy in there somewhere random. Yeah, the back of this one is definitely crazy. Okay, there we go. So all I need to do now is finish that middle. Finish this part. And I think maybe I'll stick with this because like when I was looking at doing other colors, like it just wasn't, it was like kind of clashing. I don't know, you guys tell me what you think, but I could also go with like the dark blue. Maybe I should do that. You probably won't even see it because it'll be so thin. Anyways, that's my fun little current project, and then I'll make it into a ornament soon enough.